Hey guys, this is Feeder, and I am here to do a long-promised video on item trading basics. What does that mean? It means you are wanting to either get into trading, or you have some item you want and have some items that you have, and you basically want to figure out how to do that easily. This is not like all the pro trading tips and tricks that I've ever learned. This is like how to get on Dota 2 Lounge and how to get on the Steam Market and a couple other trading websites that are resources you could use, along with the very basics about how to do a price check and figure out what your item is worth and what the items that you want are worth. And yeah, that's really what you need to know to get started, in my opinion. So without further ado, and it's going to do some crazy stuff to the screen right now because I'm popping over to my desktop view and OBS was up. Okay, here we go. So on the screen right now I have Dota 2 Lounge, which is sort of the most common place that you might go if you wanted to trade some items. So just as a toy example, and here's my inventory, I'm going to pretend that I have this Learlays breeze here and I want to have a fin blade instead. So let's do, I guess, a quick price check just first off. So the way to figure out what an item that you have is worth is to use search twice on Dota 2 Lounge. So by the way, it's dota2lounge.com. That'll bring you to this screen right here. And what you want to do is you want to go to the search bar. It's going to show your inventory over here on the left, and then on the right it's basically going to show all of the tradable items in the game, so you can search. If you want to find the breeze, just start typing in. I'm not sure if Windrunner will bring that up or not. Sometimes you can just get all the items for a particular hero. Of course you could select here, that would do it as well. But I'm lazy, so I don't typically do that. And Finblade. Gonna bring that up. Okay, so one thing you could check, which I wouldn't recommend doing the only thing, but you could, is just search and see if anyone is looking to trade a fin blade for a Learlays breeze, which in fact plenty of people probably are, 1-to-1. And the reason I selected those items as what I was going to use for an example is because I think they're around the same price. So here you are. If that's all you wanted to do, you got 4 people that are looking for that trade. But let's say that you wanted to make sure you're getting all that you can for your breeze, you're not getting cheated out on your fin blade and something like that. Alright, so how would you find out how much this is worth? One option is just to select it from your inventory and hit the search button with just looking at what people are offering. So you want to mouse over the people's names to read what actually they're saying about the trade. And focus on the ones with keys because you're going to want to know how much things are in keys. Keys are the currency of the trading world. And often you're not going to just trade one item for another item, you're going to trade your item for some number of keys or some number of random rares, and I think it's about 5 or 6 random rares per key right now. I'm not 100% sure because I haven't been trading much, but so yeah, it's basically like, you know, the key is the dollar and then the random rare is like 20 cents or less than that right now. But anyway, you want to basically figure out how many keys and how many random rares your item is worth. So we've got people offering for it so far: 1 key, 1 random rare, 1 key from this person. This person is saying 1 key for 1 breeze, etc. So basically you want to search for the item from your inventory, check through, kind of get a very quick idea of what people are offering for it. So maybe the highest you've seen is a key and a random rare. Here there's another offer for a key. Okay, so that's the first thing you do. But don't stop there because people are low ballers and they're going to be offering less than they think it's worth because they want to make a profit. So what you want to do after you've searched for it from your inventory is search for it from the Dota 2 items. So go over, type that in, pull it up, and hit search. So now you're searching as if you wanted to buy one instead of as if you wanted to sell one. And what you're going to do here is kind of scroll around. And in this case you want to actually click on them and see what people are offering in response to these trade postings, because that's really going to tell you what the price point is. So like this person has a breeze and they want 2 keys. This person's saying, sure, I'll give you 2 keys, but you add 3 rares. So if we're saying that a key is worth 5 random rares, basically their offer is 1 key and 2 random rares. So that's a lot better than the 1 key that you just saw people offering back in the other postings. So here this person wants 1 key, 3 rares, and the person's not offering that, so it's not very useful. Learn to read, noob. But you get the idea. The point is you want to search once as if you were buying and once as if you were selling. And that is really the best way to get an idea of the item. This person wants 1 key, 2 rares for it. And since the other offer that we saw was kind of like 1 key, 2 random rares, and then this person's willing to sell for that, I think that's probably the price point for this item. So my guess after just looking quickly through these 2 things is that a Leerlaise Breeze is worth 1 key and 2 rares. Now, I could check out the fin blade the same way, so I'm going to do that quickly in a minute, but first I want to show you one other thing that I would do if I was actually checking this. I would then come over to the Steam Market and search for find items here, because Steam Market tends to have different prices than what the traders are looking at Dota 2 Lounge, and there are cases where you can actually do better by selling something on the Steam Market and then buying keys with the money. So it is absolutely worth taking a look. So what we've got over here is that people are selling Breeze for about $3.50. You know, third one up, you're probably going to get there. These items tend to be bought pretty quickly, so you could feel confident listing it at $3.50. You'd sell it reasonably soon. So let me just see. Now, it's not that you're getting $3.50 because Valve takes a cut of items sold on this Steam Market. So let's see what we would get by listing this at $3.50. So I'm sorry, I should slow down because not everyone here might know how to do this. Okay, so this is steamcommunity.com/market. That'll bring you to this page, and you won't have all these active listings that I do because I'm always selling stuff on the Steam Market. I'm still kind of trading a little bit, but not as much as I usually do. Anyway, you want to scroll down, or in your case, maybe you'll just have market activity at the top, so you don't have to scroll down at all. And again, search the item, get an idea of how much it costs by looking at it. You might want to take a look at the graph and see historically how it does. Maybe the graph is slowly going up and you don't want to sell your item now. Maybe it's a better idea to keep it. But in this case, let's say I want to sell it. Okay, so I've decided I want to sell this. So go ahead and click the green banner, Steam Community Market, to get back to this main page. And then it'll have your wallet balance and your little icon here. And right under that, click Sell an Item. And that'll bring up, you can select your Dota inventory or Steam inventory, whatever you like. Pick your Dota inventory. And you can either scroll through and find your item, which I often do because I usually keep trading stuff on the first page, or you can just type in the search bar and that'll probably be faster. Okay, so I'm going to hit sell, and I like to put the buyer pays $3.50 because I already know that that's the value I'm looking to sell for. So what would I get? I would get $3.05 out of this. So you can see they take a pretty decent size cut. So I'm not actually going to put this for sale because I don't really want to sell it. So now take that value you just got, $3.05, and go check out back down at market activity, which is on the front page. Scroll down, and Dota 2 treasure keys are always somewhere in there. And you can take a look at how much they're selling for right now. So $2.39. So you would basically be getting a key plus about 65 cents. So since rares, I'm assuming maybe they're 6 to a key right now, I don't know, but let's assume they're 5 to a key. You're better off getting a key and 2 random rares than you are selling on the Steam Market. Now, that is not always the case. Sometimes you're better off selling on the Steam Market, so it is definitely worth checking, and it's a good sanity check for their price point, because also $3.50 is more like the $3.50 that people are willing to pay is like a key and 2 random rares, so you're getting an idea that that's matching what you saw in Dota 2 Lounge, so you're in the right ballpark, which is important to know, if you ask me. Okay, by the way, newer items are not able to be listed on the Steam Community Market, so that's not going to work for those. But most items are now available there, so you're going to want to... Oh, cool. Excuse me 1 second. I think I got a tournament drop. I just want to see it. Where is it? I thought I saw something new. Tournament. Okay. It looks like I got a drop from something that looks like a Spirit Breaker's tail that looks really cool. So I want to see what that is anyway, but I'll do that later. Sorry guys. I'm watching a tournament game in the background right now, and that's pretty neat. Okay. I am so excited. Okay, anyway, sorry, back to trading stuff. Right, so now let's do a quick price check on a fin blade, which I might have one in my inventory. Let's do something I don't have. Well, it doesn't matter. You'll be able to see the same mechanics. Basically, the thing that I want to show you that's different than the price check that I did on the Lear Lays is that you can search fin blade over here in the Dota 2 items, and then when you mouse over it, what you're going to get is a little list of options that you can add. So you can like search for a strange fin blade, which doesn't actually exist. By the way, you can click on it again to get rid of it, clear that. Or like an unusual fin blade. Anyway, this is really good for searching for unusual versions of couriers, because you can just, you know, pick your courier, let's say a war dog you're looking for, select unusual, and boom, you're only going to get unusual war dogs, which is what you wanted. So anyway, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a fin blade, and looking for not any extra options. Okay, but this also, these little arrows on the left side of this, you can click those and it will put it over to the side where you're offering the fin blade. So even though you don't have a fin blade, you can search as if you did and wanted to offer one, which is super important, because if you can only search one way, as though you're trying to buy one, when you're trying to buy something, people are going to try to get as much out of you as they can, and that's not necessarily what the price ought to be. So it's kind of important in my opinion. So anyway, I can search as if I was offering the fin blade and see what people offer for it. So like this person's offering 1 key, and that's the same guy. This person says 1 key, you add 1 random rare. Interesting. It could be a low ball, or it could be that the fin blade is slightly less valuable than the breeze at the moment. So you get the idea. So price check, you should always search as if you were buying, and search as if you were selling. And then kind of take the average, I guess, of what you see. Or if you see people making offers, you know what people are willing to pay. And usually when they make an offer on someone else's post, it's going to be better than the offers that are just generally made. So I'm just going to add a trade quickly. So let's say I decided that the breeze and the fin blade were about the same amount. The way you add a trade is you go to my trades. Sorry, I go so fast. I don't mean to. Or don't go to my trades. I'm sorry. My trades where you see what trades you have available. Go to add trade. Duh. Go ahead and select the item you're looking to trade out. Search and select the item that you're looking to receive. And you can add a message here. You might say 1-to-1, or you might, that means obviously 1-to-1, or 1-to-1 you add 1 rare if you're looking for that sort of a trade, which is totally legitimate, or anything else. I would highly recommend posting "please don't add me" post offer here. People will add you with offers that aren't necessarily what you're looking for, especially if you say you just wanted to sell your breeze and you don't know what you want. Maybe you want mythical offers of mythical items, or maybe you want, you know, a rare and a key, but you actually care which rare you get. Then people might add you with offers that are crappy, and it's much easier not to get harassed through Steam. It's much nicer if people just leave offers directly on your trade. So yeah. Okay, so that was sort of a how to use Dota 2 Lounge, how to do a price check, and how to sell items or price check on the Steam market. Another resource you can use is Dota2traders.com, and you have to sign up to actually use this, but they have a trade chat. So they also have trade forum, postings where you can post trades. Their marketplace, I think. I don't find that as convenient as the one at Dota 2 Lounge, and maybe that's just because I'm not used to it. But their trade chat, which you can find once you've signed up, only once you've signed up, here on the bottom of the red bar, just has people actually real-time chatting here, offering trades, and sometimes giving price checks, and generally being helpful, and sometimes nice, sometimes not nice. But it's a nice place to go if you want kind of an inside view of what's going on, what people are offering right now. If you want to buy keys on PayPal, sometimes people there can hook you up or are selling them. And if you are doing a big trade and you need a middleman, you definitely want to come to Dota 2 Traders. It's a nicer community than Dota 2 Lounge. I'd say more trustworthy in general. Don't trust anybody when you're trading, by the way. Double check every trade like 3 times before you hit the accept button. I'm serious, people try to scam you, and it sucks, so don't fall for that. Let's see what else. I haven't checked the site Dota 2 prices since Steam Market came out with having all the items available. Excuse me 1 second, I have to cough here. I should have brought water or something. But that is something that some people still check, I think. Dota2prices.com. It's not accurate, by the way. For the love of God, don't post on Dota 2 Lounge. I saw this price on Dota 2 prices, so I know it's okay. Like, just don't do that. People will know you're a new trader. And price is listed in keys here, like Leerlace Breeze, Windrunner, Trade, price 1 key. This list is made by people who are traders themselves and keep track of the prices sometimes. It updates, you know, decently often, but basically it's generally known that this site is a reference and it is generally not correct, and if you quote prices from here, you're probably a noob trader and people are going to try to take advantage of you, so don't do that. Okay. I think that's all that I wanted to cover in my first video. I guess I haven't really gone over like how to post an offer, but it's pretty straightforward. Like, if you're actually, let me just wrap this up by doing that. Go to someone's trade to post an offer. You can add items, so like say I want to buy this Skip the Delivery Frog, and maybe I think that it's worth 2 rares. It's worth more than that, but let's just say that's what I think. I can just type in a message, you know, select those items, and they'll pop right up into here, and then post reply, and that'll show up as an offer on this person's trade. And when you get replies to your trades or your offers, you'll get a little icon over the symbol here that'll show you that you have some new message, basically. Finally, I guess I should mention bookmarks. Say you see a really good deal, or you think it's a really good deal but you're not sure, just click on the trade and go ahead and click bookmark up here. Save them. You know, you can go back and check, you can go around, price check these items, and then come back and check and see, oh, was that really a good trade or not? And I think that, honestly, that's probably a good idea. One final word of advice about Dota 2 Lounge is if someone posts an offer on your trade, click on their name and see what trades they have available, because a lot of people who are offering something actually have that as a posted trade, and you'll be able to see what people are offering on their posting, as well as whether they're actually offering for a lower price than what they listed on your posting, which is kind of crappy, but it definitely happens, so it's worth checking. Please, if anything was unclear or if you have any additional questions, absolutely leave me a comment. I will definitely do a follow-up to this video if there is interest in that. And yeah, I'd be happy to, sorry, just going back to the intro screen so I can wave at you guys and say goodbye. Yeah, I'd be happy to do a follow-up on this or answer questions. I haven't been in the trading scene as much recently, so I'm not very good at giving like a current price check on such and such an item, unless it's one of the very few that I've been trading. But general how to go about trading items at a good price, or like where to go if you're looking to sell unusual couriers. By the way, I should mention, if you're looking to get into trading to actually make profit, you are going to have a very difficult time starting with just small items. It can be done. It's a lot of work. Trading in general is a lot of work if you're trying to make profit out of it. You probably want to start by spending, $30 to $50 on a t-shirt so you can get the genuine item, or just buy some keys if you're really looking to get started trading. But there are a couple, if you're looking to sell bigger items like unusual couriers or genuine items, definitely you want to check Dota 2 Traders as well as Dota 2 Lounge. Don't just stick to one website. Reddit has, let me show you Reddit's page quickly before I end this, because I do use that quite a bit and it's quite good. So let's go to Reddit. Reddit has a trade sub, and here it is, r/Dota2Trade. So reddit.com/r/Dota2Trade, and it'll bring you to the hot tab as like the main page. There's some interesting stuff there, but always click new. Honestly, if you're going to find a good deal there, it's going to be on the front page of the new stuff, or you're going to want to see what people are recently posting. So this is a bit different than it used to be when I started out trading. Now you can't say, have this want. I guess this person did it, but they're breaking the rules. You're not supposed to say how many keys you want or how many rares you want anymore. It's just have this set want keys, and in the description they can put. But anyway, you can post here. It's only once every 8 hours that you can post, so people tend to post larger items, or like a store format. Let's see if I can find one quickly. Store, where they'll post a lot of items with prices listed. But it's another nice place, especially if you're selling bigger items, to find people who would be interested specifically in those. So if you're selling an unusual courier, genuines, immortals, check out Reddit, check out Dota 2 Traders, and there are a couple other forums that are a little less known. I'd say those are the main ones that you could start by checking out if you are doing that. Alright, back to my outro that I was gonna do. Nope, wrong one. Intro screen. Hi. Okay, so yeah, if you have any questions, and I'm sorry that I probably rambled a lot and maybe this information is too basic for some of you, or maybe you were able to learn something, I don't know. But feedback would be greatly appreciated. Questions for a follow-up video would help me, know what people are interested in knowing. So, yeah, if you're interested in more videos from me, please subscribe. Likes on my videos make me happy, because then I feel like, I was helping or whatever. And constructive criticism is very much appreciated as well. Alright, thanks guys for watching. I think I might actually get back to casting a bit, so if you're interested in some EEL tournament games, keep an eye out for that as well. Alright, thanks guys, and have a great night.